What's up, Galaxy? It's time for Bantha Soup. I'm your host, Gil Garcia. Today in the Bantha Tank, we're taking a look at Kenner's 1978 Death Star Space Station playset. In my opinion, this is the creme de la creme of Star Wars playsets. Kenner pulled out all the stops on this bad boy, putting the power in your hands to recreate every amazing action scene from Star Wars A New Hope. This is a slice of pie of the Death Star, and it's actually a 4-level playset. This is the thing of unique beauty and imagination, starting with the roof. It has a unique roof design to give light and open visibility. This playset wastes no space, and the first action feature that we come across is the freaking tractor beam. This is the same tractor beam that Obi-Wan Kenobi has to find and disable so Luke, Han, Chewie, Leia, R2-3PO can escape from the Death Star. Something that I've always loved about Kenner is the imagination they gave kids when playing with their toys. Now this is technically the laser cannon of the Death Star, and I know what you're thinking, this looks nothing like what we saw in the film. Now we all know that the laser cannon in the film was freaking amazing. But from a play value standpoint, you can't move it, you can't adjust it to shoot down X-Wing fighters. But in Kenner's playset, they give you that action. The laser cannon has a really great blue color scheme with a one-man Death Star gunner seat. You can load up the laser cannon with one gunner in the seat, take control, rotate the laser cannon around, and take down the rebel scum. It also has an up and down motion. Unfortunately, the action feature on my playset no longer works, but the gun is removable, and for that reason, you actually lock it into this little slot that's right on the base of the laser cannon. You're supposed to push this lever right here on the side of it, and the gun blows up and comes off. So you've got Luke flying in with his X-Wing, takes the shot, and BAM! The 4th floor has so much awesome open space to set up all your figures, recreate some action scenes, including the Imperial dignitaries, the best figures in the whole line. And one of the coolest things of this playset is the real working elevator that you move yourself. This elevator gives you access to all 4 floors, and I love that Kenner took attention to that detail. I love that your action figures have access to get to each level rather than you just setting them up there. Look at Obi-Wan disabling that tractor beam on the ledge. Now, because this playset is so old, some of the stickers on this guy are reproductions, but that one right in the middle of Obi-Wan is an original sticker. And anytime I've got those intact, I really try to take care of them. But for the stickers it was missing, you can go online and reprint them to fill in your holes. Now it's time to make our way to the 3rd floor of the playset. 2 sections of this playset actually come with cardboard printed inserts. But you know what? They're amazing because they're done right with so much detail. And to this day, I have a big soft spot for playsets that still use cardboard. It works. This side has a really cool control panel with a visual of the Death Star, and it looks like there's some X-Wings coming in on it. And to the side of that, you've got another piece of graphic art that looks really cool. This just got some gears and some lights, and I love that retro Death Star lighting that's on each side of it. If I had this as a kid, I would totally make my figures work on these little control panels. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a wicked looking little side bridge that you can set up all kind of figures on. The bridge does extend the full length of the playset. And if this looks familiar, this is the chasm that Luke and Leia have to jump across with their trusty little side rope. But this one is a little different. I love you, Kenner. This is another play feature that takes you right to the film, but you do have to use some imagination, but that's all right, baby. Get this! The middle section of the bridge has a part that detaches and gives you that open gap that your good old Jedi boy Luke and Leia have to jump over. Such an iconic scene. Okay, this is where you have to bust out some imagination, but this is fun. The playset comes with a swinging rope that you can attach Luke's hand on, set him up, and let him take flight. Now I know this looks nothing like the awesome grappling hook that Luke pulled out of the Stormtrooper utility belt, but it's functional and you get the point. Let's do the Death Star conference room. First off, Vader choking out Marty. Now we got Wolf Hugh Lauren. This is Officer Cass. Chief Bast. General Tag, who Vader reported to at one point. Grand Moff Tarkin. Slide the acrylic elevator cover to unveil your Stormtrooper. Jump Leia onto Luke, use the Force, and make them swing to victory. Another action feature I'm so thankful is there. If you're hunting down one of these playsets, I do hear that the rope is usually one of the pieces that's missing. So if you do want a complete set, make sure to check for that rope. Don't try and frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
This ledge is so versatile. It gives you so many options to do so many cool things. I just really like to set up the high-ranking officials of the Death Star. Now to check out the third play area, the Death Star control room. Now this is where you get a wide open play space platform. It's got multiple foot pegs for all the vintage figures, and some really classic Death Star control panels. These control panels are the perfect size for your figure to work on. These do come with a sticker that you place over this little section. Sadly, that is a repro sticker. And right behind that, you have another awesome cardboard insert with printed graphics on it. This time we're looking at a lot more controls and screens. More play space for your figures. There's an awesome little archway that gives you access to each control panel. Now you get the exact same molded on control panel, only angled in the other direction. But right behind that, you get the live action dogfight of a TIE fighter chasing down this X-Wing. That is a beautiful sight. On the bottom of the card, some fun little text. General Mills Fun Group Inc. 1978. On this control panel is where I'd set up my figure to take orders to fire the Death Star laser. This playset is so grand, no matter what angle you look at it. Top to bottom, bottom to top. There are a ton of pieces and accessories that go to this playset, so if you're thinking about purchasing a complete unit, really make sure to take a checklist with you so there's nothing you miss. And of course, you get elevator access to this floor as well. This comes with the same simple, effective mechanics. Any playset with an elevator is just next level. Now, if you're really ready to turn it up, let's check out the trap door. And ladies and gentlemen, this is no ordinary trap door. It's the trap door to the trash compactor. Complete with Dianoga trash monster and trash. Now let's bring this thing to life with an Imperial officer, Grand Admiral Thrawn, overseeing operations. Got a mouse droid, a black astromech droid, of course Grand Moff Tarkin. Thrawn is off the charts cool. This is my favorite figure of him. And to really make it right, we got a black Death Star droid roaming around in the back. And my favorite Admiral, Admiral Piet. I feel like he really understood how to navigate Vader. There is so much floor space on this section, you can really let your imagination run wild. Shoot, I could even put Director Krennic from Rogue One. When you set your figures up on this thing, it becomes electric. It comes alive. It really does stop you in your tracks. I like to pretend this is the section where R2 and 3PO deactivate the trash compactor. Now back to that trap door. Now this looks nothing like what we saw in the film, but you get the idea, and that's fun. Your figures fit perfectly down the door, and they get to meet the doom of the Dianoga. The trash compactor is by far the coolest action feature of the entire playset. The trash compactor is such an iconic scene, and to play it out with your action figures is a dream come true. It does include the Dianoga trash monster and some trash foam, but my foam is reproduction. And the best part of all, it's a real working trash compactor. Basically twist the screw and watch the walls close in on Han and Luke. The more you twist, the tighter it gets. Thank goodness for the escape door. And something that's really convenient is the trash compactor is actually removable. It simply slides out so you can really get into the action, slide it back in, and you're ready to drop some more victims. I really love the color scheme. That orange and blue, it really pops from the rest of the playset. The compactor does come with 2 clear windows that go on each side of the unit. I just removed one so you could see what it looks like when the walls are closing, but this is basically what it looks like. It really gives it that enclosed feel. And there is a cool little drawbridge that takes you right to the elevator floor. And this is why I consider this a 4-level playset. Got another black astromech droid, looking at a vintage collection TIE pilot. The sculpt on these pilots are incredible. And of course, our heroes, Han and Chewie, ready to make a getaway. The back of the playset is an entire elevator control system that's really functional. Basically a little blue tab that you move up and down, lock it into place, keeps the elevator unit in place so you can open up the acrylic door, bring your figure out, and you're ready to rock. Here's a look at all 4 levels. Now let's take a look at the front of the playset and this beautiful inserted card art. This entire side is pretty much a cardboard wall, but that is okay because these graphics are so gorgeous. I think it really gives you that trench run feel. The base does have 2 plastic support walls surrounding the trash compactor. I've heard some people say that this circle is actually supposed to be the Death Star laser cannon. I can see the argument. There are some really great details in the patterns they put on these cardboard printouts. There's lots of little controls and lights to look at. Gears, pipes, all the inner workings of the Death Star. The creators put so much love, detail, and best of all, fun when making this playset. The 1978 Death Star playset is a gemstone of any Star Wars collection. That's no moon, it's a space station. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, we would really appreciate a like on our video. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube to stay up to date on everything Bantha Soup. We do reviews, we build customs, we talk about everything Star Wars. Galaxy, thank you so much for watching. My name is Gil, and this is Bantha Soup.